There we go. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. I wanted to, first of all, just kind of come on here and introduce myself. My name is Rachel. This is a Juice Plus Freedom Revolution event. I will be hosting this along with Jake Kelly and Angelica. We are really here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. So you've been invited because Angelica really respects you and she would love for you to know what we're up to. So this is going to be super relaxed, super fun. You don't have to sign up for anything or buy anything. So really don't worry about that at all. We're really just here to share some quick information and stories. So I really hope that you do enjoy listening. And if you perhaps as you hear these things, you may think of someone or someone might come to mind in your life who is needing to hear this message. So if those people pop up, just keep those in your mind. We'd love to help them along the way. But with that, we just really appreciate you coming on tonight and spending a few minutes with us. So I guess to kind of kick it off, I would like to ask all of you a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? Yeah, I'd say probably most people would agree and say yes. We all love to look good, feel good. We all want to live a really long, healthy life, and it's our job to try and make that happen. But unfortunately, as we've all probably experienced, that can be complicated, unpleasant, and sometimes even really confusing. So that's where we come in. So I'd like to introduce you guys to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Angelica, Jake, and I, along with thousands of other people, are part of this really unique community where together we really come together and we're taking our healthy back in a really simple, doable, and fun way. So the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who really want better health. We meet them where they're at and really empower positive change along the way. So let me take you through a couple of our 3 doorways where we really, that we utilize to really inspire healthy living around the world. We do that through 1, free resources, 2, nutritional support, and then 3, the organization behind it all that really makes this possible. So the really amazing thing about our company is that the team at the Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of amazing resources for families to use. We have all sorts of cookbooks of clean and easy recipes. We actually launch a new cookbook every quarter, which I love, and it keeps it really fun and interesting in my kitchen. We have short webinars on trending health topics. We just launched a home fitness series and our Start Strong program, which is really designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children who have a positive body image and really great nutritional habits. So you may want to take a look at these resources. They're available to anybody. So Angelica can definitely send you the link if you guys are interested in exploring those resources on the Healthy Living Revolution website. So that's one of the awesome things that we do. Another is through our nutritional support. So this is really the second way that we're committed to helping people through nutrition, which we know is a foundation of good health. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat. And those are raw fruits, raw vegetables, and berries. They are really not just good for you, they are absolutely critical to our health. I mean, if you think about it, how many days in the last week have you gotten in 9 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables and berries? That's what we're supposed to eat every single day. If you're active, that should be 16 to 18 servings. If you're active 1 hour or more a day, which is me. And I can tell you, there's no way I get all of that in. So even the best eaters, like I eat a lot of veggies and lots of fruits and veggies. So even the best eaters need help. And that's why we are so thankful for the nutritional support that we call Juice Plus. So what is Juice Plus? You might be wondering. It is over 30 different raw, vine ripened, and whole foods. It's non-GMO, NSF certified to be pure, And we really love it because it's basically a salad in a capsule. So you guys kind of know what they look like. They come in these little containers. They look kind of like vitamins, but they're very, very different for a couple of reasons. And they do have that NSF certification. So I'll go over that in just a second. So first, it's really important, I think, to understand the process that the plants go through to be encapsulated or to be put into the chewable form. If we're eating anything, it's always good to know where it came from and how it's made. So first of all, our fruits or vegetables or berries are completely vine ripened, which means they remain attached to the plant until all the nutrition is fully developed. So once we take that fruit or vegetable off the plant, it stops getting all of that nutrition into it. So we get it when it's completely vine ripened at its peak nutritional content. So the fruits and vegetables, once we pick them from the vine, they are ground up, and which is way better than simply juicing. So when you're juicing, you're basically leaving behind all of the sugar and the liquid, and you don't get any of the fiber, and you don't get as much of that nutrition. So we're kind of the opposite. We use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, seeds, whenever possible, which does provide much more nutrition. And let's be honest, I'm not about to eat up an orange peel, but with an orange, for example, 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. But you're never going to catch me just like munching on an orange peel. That would be disgusting. So we love that. So I don't know about you, but I'm not eating orange peels very often. It's slowly dried at very low temperatures, which preserves all of the live nutrients. And then it's put into capsules and a chewable form. So here are a couple things that I really love about Juice Plus. First of all, I'm someone who's like, show me the science. So this is all scientifically proven. Juice Plus is the most researched nutritional product in the world, with 38 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals, with several more on the way in the near future. That's a really, really big deal. Prestigious institutions like Yale, Vanderbilt, institutions across the world are researching our product because it is of such high quality, and because we know that fruits and vegetables make a huge impact on how our bodies function. So it's not food. So it is food. It's not a vitamin. And that's especially shown on the back of the label, where you see it's actually a nutritional label, not a supplement, which means like if you were to find this in the grocery store, you'd find it right next to like a frozen bag of broccoli in the grocery store. So the government actually does consider this food. There's no warning labels, so it's really safe for all ages. Pregnant and nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes who get, tested for all of these different things all the time. So this is completely safe for them because it's just fruits and vegetables. So along with Juice Plus, the fruit, vegetable, and berry capsules, we have a couple other products that I think are really, really great and exciting. So first of all, we have our Omega Blend. This is actually made up of 6 different plant sources, which makes it both sustainable and safe. So they contain the full spectrum of naturally occurring omegas, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And these are encapsulated using our brand new low temperature technology. So none of the delicate oils in the capsules are damaged. The really cool thing is that a lot of the vegetables in our omega are actually what fish would eat, which creates those omegas in the fish. And so we're basically eliminating the middleman, which is a fish, and going straight to the source. So we love that. The other thing that we love are our chocolate and vanilla complete. So these are vegan, gluten-free, whole food proteins, and they have amazing fiber, amino acids. They're made of fruits and vegetables. So it's fruits and veggies in a shake. It's really amazing as a quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or even a healthy snack. So I eat at least 2 a day. I get super creative with them. They're so delicious. If I'm on the go, I'll shake it up. Sometimes I blend fruit in. I make complete balls, protein pancakes with them. So it is so versatile. And that way I have that assurance that I'm getting enough fruits and vegetables into my body to really kind of make up the difference from what I should be eating to what I actually do eat. So I love that. The other really great things that we have are complete bars. So those are awesome snacks packed with nuts, seeds, whole foods. And then we have our Tower Garden. This is an aeroponic vertical growing system that uses no dirt. It is extremely energy sufficient. So you're basically growing plants vertically. And I personally like to say it's idiot proof, because I am totally guilty of like killing every house plant that I have ever owned. And I cannot kill my Tower Garden. It thrives no matter what. I could be gone for 2 weeks. I'll come back and I'll get to harvest all my lettuce. So it's super amazing. So these are just a couple other ways that we are helping people add more whole food into their diet as well. So we kind of tie all of these things into a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10. And that really helps people to jumpstart their health in a really fun and supportive community. You can do the 10-day jumpstart just once, but a lot of people love doing this on a monthly basis. That's what I do. That's what Angelica does. That's what Jake does. And so we love that this just allows people to really take control of their health, and they see amazing results very quickly because we're putting the right things into our body. So you'll probably have, if you were to do the shred, you'd probably have people asking you, and I do all the time, like, what are you doing? Because you look, so amazing, and you just end up feeling so great from flooding your body with so much awesome nutrition. So that's a little bit about our product lineup. Jake, I would love to kind of introduce you a little bit and have you share your product story.
Awesome. Hi, you guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Hi. So glad you guys are all on here. I'm excited to share my quick product story with you. So I've been using Juice Plus since I was 7. I'm 31 now. So my mom discovered Juice Plus 24 years ago. And she was already a super health conscious person. We were like crazy juicers, like 3 or 4 times a day juicing. And as a 7-year-old, I was like, Mom, this is like not cool. It's like torture for a 7-year-old to make them drink vegetable juice. So Juice Plus made total sense to her. And I was like, finally something that I can do that doesn't taste terrible. So it just fit in with what we were already doing. We were already eating a bunch of fruits and vegetables. It made total sense because more is better. And I grew up playing a bunch of sports. I went on to play 2 Division I sports at the college level. And people always ask me like, what is this thing you're taking? Why are you taking this? And I didn't like have a before and after experience because as a 7-year-old, you're not paying attention to that. And so I didn't know. I didn't have an answer for people. I was like, I don't know. My mom makes me take it. I don't know. And it wasn't until the end of my freshman season of playing basketball that I really got clear what was happening. Every single one of my teammates had been sick or injured at some point during the season. They had missed games, missed practices, missed training sessions. And I hadn't experienced any of that. And I didn't realize what a big deal that was because that's just how I had been living was, I played 4 sports in high school and never missed a game or practice due to illness or injury in my entire career. And that is a really big deal that I didn't realize it was. And so that was like really an aha moment for me that, we like athletes, exercisers of all levels, we need to be protected. And now we have a study that's actually done on athletes that shows that we're being protected from the damages of exercising at that level. So now I'm 31, I'm a maturing athlete and I continue to use Juice Plus because I want to stay able to compete at the level that I want to compete. I still compete at a pretty high level and I want to be able to keep up with 18-year-olds. And so what's been pretty cool is I'm continuing to, make gains and perform better, run faster, jump higher year after year because I am protected by these simple plant powders. So that's my little brief product story. And I know Rachel's got a really cool athlete story as well, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, so mine's a little bit different than Jake. My parents did the best they could with nutrition, but I totally grew up eating like bowls and bowls of cereal for breakfast, and that was that. While as I got older, I have always been into fitness, health, nutrition, and I have just had such a passion for that. And what was happening for a long time is that I really did clean up my diet. I was eating lots of fruits and vegetables. I was eating really clean, but I was getting sick all of the time. I would work out all the time. I got sleep. I took care of myself, but I was getting sick all the time. So my family called me like the healthiest unhealthy person they knew, because I ate better and I worked out more than any of them, but I was like the sick one all the time. And so because of that, I was constantly fatigued. I definitely wasn't rested. We were always mending a cold. Like I'm talking every 6 to 8 weeks, I would get a terrible cold. And it's really frustrating as someone who is active because I couldn't fight for the goals that I had, because you're just sick all the time. So a friend actually introduced Juice Plus to me, and I figured, like, why not? It's whole foods. Like it can't hurt me. And I'm definitely like err on the more holistic side of things. So I was definitely open to trying something if it would help. And it was really cool. Right away, I noticed that my energy spiked way up. I was sleeping better, but it wasn't until probably 3 or 4 months later when it dawned on me, like, oh, I haven't been sick in a while. Like, maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's not, like a year passed, 2 years passed. I hadn't been sick once. So it's been almost 3 years now. I've had one cold in 3 years. So I call that an extremely huge win. So I love that. And what that's allowed me to do is actually pursue some of my fitness goals. So one huge goal I had was to compete in a bikini bodybuilding show, which requires working out 3 hours a day at least. You do posing practice, you like basically cut out all of your body fat, you get super lean, and for sure, like had I been working out like that, I would have gotten sick like immediately. I couldn't go on like a 6-mile run without catching a cold. So that just wouldn't have happened. And so because of that, I was actually able to compete, and now I am lifting heavier than ever before. I recover way faster. It sounds kind of weird to say, but I actually it's hard for me to get sore. It's very difficult for me to get sore now because my body is recovering so efficiently. And that's, and we know that now because of that study Jake just talked about athletes and nutrition. So that has just been amazing for me and just really allowed me to pursue some of the things that were on my heart. So that's a little bit about me. Angelica, I know you've had some awesome results too. I'd love for you just to share a little bit about that.
Hey guys, hope you guys are having a great night. I've been on Juice Plus for about 8 months, maybe a little more. I kind of lost count. It's too good to keep count. And I weightlift at the gym. I love to go to the gym. I've always had issues with my knees in the past. Like I've dislocated my knees probably a total of 4 or 5 times already. And I was never able to go to the gym without being so sore, without even lifting or anything like that. I've been going for probably about 3 months now, like consecutively every day. And I've been taking my protein shakes, my vitamin, not my vitamin capsules. Oh my God, I need to go to bed. My Juice Plus capsules. And I haven't felt sore. Yesterday was leg day. I have been able to lift over I could probably press over 50 pounds now without having any issues with my knees. And with the recovery, I don't feel anything the next day. It's completely amazing. My skin is another thing. I haven't broken out or had any acne within the 8 months that I've had these Juice Plus capsules. They're absolutely amazing. Another good thing is I definitely don't get my 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And the cool thing about the product is you get to share it with people who also live inside your home. My husband does not like fruits. He absolutely hates them. I don't know why. He's special that way. And he takes my Juice Plus capsules without me even noticing. And I'm like, I'm kind of short and I know I didn't take these. And he's been seeing the awesome results that I've been having. And he's kind of like, well, I want to experience what she's experiencing. And he's been taking them. He's been loving them. So I just can't say anything but good things.
That is so cool. That's so funny. That happens all the time where husbands or boyfriends will steal their Juice Plus because they're like, hey, she feels awesome. What's going on? they get FOMO totally. So
Yeah,
that's
it's like
awesome.
even with my my protein shakes, I come home from work, like if he's playing video games or if he's watching TV, and I see a shaker bottle in his hand, and I was like, I know that's not yours. What are you doing? And then he was just like, well, I did some workouts and I needed an after shake, and I just took yours because yours tastes better.
You're like, yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
That was so funny. Yeah, that's another thing is they taste so good. I love that. Well, thanks, Angelica and Jake, for sharing that. So that's just a little bit about the product. I don't want to linger too long there. So we're going to talk a little bit about the business side of things. So we have what's called a Freedom Revolution, which is our business community within Juice Plus. The main mission of Juice Plus is to bring freedom through improved health. So it's really important for you guys to know that about 80% of the Juice Plus company is used by happy customers that have absolutely no affiliation with a company. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with Juice Plus, like myself, like Jake, like Angelica, as a business opportunity. So we are paid really well to do a lot of good in our community. So as you listen to our stories, maybe you'll think of someone in your life who needs to hear what's possible. So first, let's address a couple common questions about the Juice Plus company. First of all, how does it work? So the business is open to anyone who is 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise. It is $50 per year to own. So if you think about owning your own business for $50, that's like nothing. Representatives have an online office and a personal website, which can be run from any device, anytime, anywhere. I travel a lot. I'm in Washington right now, working on a bed in my parents' room, in my parents' guest room. I work from coffee shops all the time, from my phone. So wherever I'm at, I can work, which is awesome. So I get to earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus. They take care of the delivery, the billing, and collecting from customers, and they pay us by direct deposit monthly. So my only job is to really support people in their health journey, and the company does the rest. There's absolutely no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus I ever touch is my personal product that I use on my own. So like these capsules that I showed you guys, those are mine. So we love that. I can't even imagine if I had to keep a bunch of stuff in my garage that I would not be into that. So they ship it directly. You get super fresh product, fresh off of, whatever is freshly made. So that is really, really great. So all of the commission levels are permanent. There are no quotas, no minimums, and you do have the freedom to choose the pace that you want to move through this business. The one thing that I love, having come from a corporate world, is that there is no glass ceiling on income and no territory restrictions. So we're actually in over 20 countries, so we can operate worldwide. And you might be wondering, like, why is this girl so crazy about Juice Plus company? What's so great about it? I wondered the same thing before I joined. So a couple things. First of all, it was formed nearly 50 years ago by our president and founder, Jay Martin, who is still at the helm today. So he's been with us the entire time. We are a privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. We've been around a long time. We're not going anywhere. We offer family benefit packages at our top positions as well, and that includes medical, dental, disability, life, long-time care, chiropractic and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonuses, and a monthly allowance expense. This business can provide short-term cash, or it can be long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. So, wherever you're at in that, there really is room for everybody. And not only that, the Juice Plus company is one thing that I really love about them is they not only inspire healthy living, but they are an incredibly giving company. We've impacted over 1 million families so far by giving free Juice Plus to children through the Family Health Study. And we are the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend. So there's a lot of cancer in my family, so that is so amazing that we are able to sponsor that and really give back to all of these kids. We are highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. We actually give free Tower Gardens to Boys and Girls Clubs, so kids can learn about nutrition and how to grow fruits and vegetables in a sustainable way. So that's pretty incredible. So if there is any information that you'd like, more about our giving and how we're making a difference, definitely let Angelica know, and she can give you guys some of that information. So with that, Jake, I'd love for you to share a little bit about your business story.
Okay, awesome. I'll try to be quick because we're running out of time.
Yep.
So I whenever I share my story, there you go. I'm back. Can you hear me now? Okay. So whenever I share my story, I share a little bit of my mom's story because it ties into my story. It's the lead off of mine. So when she got introduced to Juice Plus, she was a single mom of me, and she had just lost everything and filed for bankruptcy, and we were living in the basement of my aunt's foreclosed home. And my mom really needed to figure out what was next, and she wanted to make the income of two parents while being a stay-at-home parent. And she also needed benefits. And so she saw Juice Plus as the vehicle for her to accomplish that. So she went to work and was able to really create that kind of life that she wanted for us through this business. And so I grew up watching that. I grew up in entrepreneurship in this company, and I watched her really create this empire for our family. I was always the kid in school who, when the teacher was like, "Whose parents can drive on the field trip?" I was like, "My mom can drive," without asking. And then when I went away to school to play in college, my mom and my now stepdad, they came to every game I ever played in. They flew across the country twice a week for my entire career and never missed a game that I ever played in. And that was really, again, I didn't get how big of a deal that was until I got to college and saw that no other kids' parents got to do that. They were got to see their kid play maybe once a season, if that. And that was eye-opening for me. And I knew that I wanted that kind of lifestyle for myself and for my future. But I had a hard time seeing how I could do what she had done. She was the typical kind of salesy network marketer who was on the phone all the time and talking to people in the restaurants and the grocery store. And I was like, I'm not interested in any of that. Don't talk to me when I'm at the grocery store. I don't want to call anyone ever. I don't even know what the dial function does on my phone. I was like, how can I do this business if I don't want to do any of the things that are required to do this business? So it took a while. It took till I was 25, and I saw that people my age were building businesses like this on their phones, on social media, without having to talk on the phone. And I was like, that I can do. I can definitely do that. And so I had to figure out how I could fit into this, and I had to do this in a way that didn't feel salesy to me. I had no interest in being pushy or talking people into anything. And so I really had to create a system for our team that doesn't feel like that, because nobody likes to feel like that. And so that's what we've done. We call it kind of the anti-sales pitch approach. And it's so much more laid back and so much more comfortable for people to not feel like they're being a salesperson. So that was almost 6 years ago. And I was able to get to our top position in about 10 months. And it's been my full-time income now for the last 5 years. And I am now married to a commercial pilot. And what I always tell people is that this business just provides options. So whatever you love to do, whatever you're passionate about, whatever is important to you, it lets you be more and do more. And that gives you more time and more resources to do the things that you love. So when my husband travels, I can go with him. When he's home, I'm home. I'm not out working a 9-to-5 job. I get to have that time with him. So that's just my little quick story, but that's the gist, is that it allows for options. And I think that's really huge, especially in our world today.
Yeah, that is huge. So a little bit different from Jake. I grew up with the mindset, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to get a corporate job. And I did all of that. And then what happened was that I found myself stuck in a cubicle, sitting in traffic for an hour to work and an hour back home, and sitting in my cubicle all alone, just, doing my thing. And I hated that. I felt just like a prisoner in this corporate world. And so that's when I actually joined the business shortly after I started the product, because it did make a lot of sense to me, and I wanted to share that with people. So it was really cool to be able to do that on the side, and build this income while I was still doing this corporate job. And while I didn't love it, it was this Juice Plus business was giving me options, giving me basically an exit strategy to leave the corporate world. So about a little over a year and a half ago, I left the corporate world, and now I just work in fitness and nutrition, which is absolutely my passion. So that's what it's really allowed me to do, is given me the option to say yes to things I actually enjoy, being in work environments that I love, helping people, and maybe that's for you, making this a full-time income. But for some people, they just want a side hustle, and they just want to be able to cover the cost of a car payment or their mortgage or whatever. So whatever that space is, we do have room for everyone. So I love that. And Angelica's brand new to our business. So I know she hasn't had like this huge experience yet, but I know she's super excited for a couple things that this business will allow for her. So I'd love, Angelica, for you to share just a little bit about your vision.
I'm like super excited. I probably talk about it all the time. And one of the reasons why I'm very excited is because I help people on a daily basis with pet nutrition. I have customers who come into the store looking for the best option for the animal. And I was like, if I could do this for animals, why can't I do it for other people as well, that we all struggle with our nutrition, myself included? And I thought, why not? And so the goals that I have is to help other people reach a nutritional goal, have them feel a lot better, have them experience what I go through with this product specifically. This for me is more of it's like a side hustle for me. I work at it, like I said before, I work at a pet store, and I help with people with their pets. And I just want to buy a house soon, and I just want to throw it all into savings so I could get that dream house of mine and go to vet school and continue on that way.
I love that. Yeah, it's so funny. I feel like every Juice Plus person is totally a pet person. Like Jake, I think we could call her like a stay-at-home pet mom. She has like 5 cats and 3 dogs. It was like a crazy zoo. So she gets to be a stay-at-home pet mom, which is so fun. So with that, I kind of want to wrap this up. I know we're a couple minutes over time. So thank you everyone for joining us. We're really excited to network with all of you, but we're really looking for kind of 2 types of people. One, people who are ready to take the next step in their health. So whether it's to check out our free resources, which are available to anybody, or to make your life easier by adding Juice Plus in, it only costs a few dollars a day. Kids can get it for free, and it's really the simplest, most affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families. So that would be the one type of person. The second would be anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to really expand their options while making a big difference. So the Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. It gives hardworking professionals the option to build their own dreams instead of building someone else's, which I totally resonated with. College kids can build a really solid side gig to help pay for school and any extra fun things without having to get like a real 9-to-5 job. Empty nesters can increase their retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy for themselves and future generations. And this really all takes place using a really simple system within a positive, fun community that is really our Juice Plus family. So as you've listened to this, I would love for you guys to ask yourselves, who do I know that needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you do think of somebody, we would love to invite them to an event like this. After we're done, Angelica will absolutely send you our Healthy Living Revolution website link if that's something that you'd love. And she'll touch base with you and follow up for sure. But I just wanted to thank everybody and congratulate Angelica just for hosting this event. It's really been great. So I want to kind of open it up. If anyone has any, Jake, if you have any final thoughts that you'd like to add.
Just that it's also awesome that you guys are all supporting Angelica, and as Rachel said, if you think of anybody that you can send her way, that is awesome. It's so fun to support each other in business.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you guys. I'm going to